going on, YouTube gamers? Bonfire here, and I know we're a little over a week or so removed from PAX West, but there's still a few things I want to talk about. Now, I needed some time to decompress from the event and some time to edit my vlogs from all the footage I took at the event, which are up on the channel, by the way, so go check those out. Got some really cool shots of the show floor, talked about some of the games I played, some of the cool events and things that I attended, and just all that good stuff is up on the channel, so go check those out. I think you'll really enjoy them. But one of the things I didn't get to talk about on those vlogs was some of my favorite games in detail that I played at PAX. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to give you guys my top 5 games from PAX West. So first and foremost, at number 1, I got to give a shout out to Recore. This is the first game I played at PAX, and even though I stood in a grossly long line, I think it was well over 2 hours for the wait, because they didn't have that many stations for people to play through the demo, it was worth it. It was really fun. So going into this game, I just thought that this game looked like it was going to be one of those games that's just going to be fun and enjoyable to play. It's going to have some good gameplay. And after getting hands-on time with it, I can confirm that it's fun to play. I really enjoyed the mechanics. It's a third-person shooter. You lock onto your targets, and there's a cool feature to where you have different colored and different types of ammunition that correspond to different types of enemies, and you have to kind of match up the colors to those enemies. So it was really fun. You're switching between ammos and you're shooting all these enemies. There's also some platforming involved, and from a gameplay perspective, I just thought it was really fun. So I'm really looking forward to it. Recore actually came out yesterday. I picked it up. I'll be playing it and doing a first impressions of Recore up on the channel, so stay tuned for that. But Recore was awesome. Next, at number 2, is Death's Gambit. Now, I've been talking about Death's Gambit on my channel quite a bit ever since it was announced. I think it was at the PlayStation Experience last year, but I'm really stoked for this game, and I was so happy when I saw the booth and I got to play the game. So for those of you who don't know, Death's Gambit is basically a 2D pixel version of Dark Souls, for layman's terms. But it's awesome. It was a little bit of adjustment playing the game. It's a little slower than Dark Souls in terms of the combat, so I had to adjust to that, but it was so much fun. And don't let the pixel graphics fool you. I think this game still looks absolutely beautiful. It plays well, and I can't wait for it. Now, the cool thing about playing Death's Gambit at PAX was the developer, one of the developers was right there. He was watching me. He was kind of hovering over my shoulder and kind of talking me through, and I was asking him questions as I was playing the game. And it was just a really cool interaction. It was cool to see him watch me play the game, and he gave me a little bit of compliments as I was kind of picking things up pretty quickly. And he was kind of helping me out, giving me some tips and stuff like that as I was exploring. But it was just a lot of fun and a really cool interaction to have one of the developers of that game be on site and kind of walk through the game with you. The other cool thing, and one of the coolest takeaways from playing Death's Gambit, was at the time I played it, it was this Saturday, so it was day 2 of PAX, and by the time I got up there and I was talking to the developer, for their demo, only 5 people had beaten that demo. So what the demo consists of is you kind of walk through a level and then you beat a boss. And only 5 people had beaten that boss. And I ended up being number 6. So I felt really cool. I thought it was really, really cool. And also, my friend managed to record me playing the game. And because I don't want to, risk any copyright strikes from Adult Swim Games or Death's Gambit here on the YouTube channel, I uploaded that to Facebook. So head over to my Facebook page if you want to check that out. It's facebook.com/Gamecite. There's a link to it down in the description of all my videos as well, all over the channel. So drop that page a like. Go check out some of that gameplay footage. It's really cool. You get to see the gameplay and me beat the boss, which was a pretty cool achievement at PAX. Needless to say, I am super, super stoked for Death's Gambit. Continuing on with number 3 is Gears of War 4. So at PAX, they were showing off their Horde 3.0 mode, where you fight off waves of enemies. I think there's a total of 50 in the final game, but they were only doing 10 in the demo. The people I played with, we made it to 7. We were noobs and scrubs, and we sucked it up, but it was really cool. So it seems that they've incorporated some really new things and some fun and exciting things to the Horde mode. There were kind of, I think, different classes that you can choose from that have different abilities to help your team as you take on the waves, as well as there were lots of new weapons I didn't really get a lot of hands-on time with because my demo was pretty short, but it was really cool and it was really exciting. I think Gears of War 4 is going to be a great game. I'm very much looking forward to it. Don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a huge Gears of War fan, so I'm excited to see how they're going to continue the story. I'm excited to play some Horde mode. I probably won't play much multiplayer, to be honest, but Horde mode is a ton of fun. I love those types of game modes, especially in Gears of War. And this game is shaping up to be awesome, and I can't wait to play more of it. Cool thing too is once we got done with the demo, they gave us this card pack, and in it is like a Gears of War sticker, which is pretty cool. And then it's got a bunch of codes for some different downloadable items when the game comes out, so that was awesome as well. Next, at number 4, is a game called Hob, and this is an upcoming game for the PC and the PlayStation 4. Sorry, Xbox One owners, but Hob, the best way I can describe Hob is it's an adventure game in which you do a lot of exploring and a lot of puzzle solving, and there's a lot of similarities, and it feels like a Zelda game. So I like Zelda, love Zelda, huge Zelda fan. You guys should probably know that, especially since I got a ton of Zelda amiibos behind me. But it was a really cool game, and I think one of the coolest things about it is that as you kind of explore and open up new areas, they take shape right before you, and it's a really cool moment. I'll see if I can link a little GIF or something of that section that I played where the levels just kind of pop up in front of you in the video. Hopefully I can. If not, you should search for it and check it out because it's really cool, and experiencing it in person as you're playing the game is a really cool thing. And I think this game just looks promising. I love puzzle games, I love adventure games like that, so I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's a very beautiful game, and I'm very much looking forward to it, and it should be on your radar too. Last but certainly not least, at number 5 is Bleed 2. And this is a game I didn't think I would have ever played, but how I came across it was I was playing a different game in the indie section at PAX, and I got done with the demo. My friend was still playing, so I kind of wandered in some nearby booths, and the lady, I think she was part of the team, not a developer, but just kind of on the team doing some marketing or something for them. And she was like, hey, because I was watching some people play the game, she's like, hey, have you tried the game? And I was like, no, I haven't. She's like, well, we have an open station if you want to play it. And I was like, sure. I mean, I'm not going to say no to playing some video games. You know what I mean? So I sat down and I played the game, and it was fun. It was just a really, really fun game. And so basically what it is the twin stick shooter. The controls are super simple. You move with the left stick, you shoot with the right stick, and then you jump with the trigger, and you can kind of jetpack your way around like double jump, essentially. And it's a side scroller. It's got some pixel type graphics. You know, you're pretty standard in that sense. Very arcade-like, because you're always trying to get scores, taking down enemies. There's mini bosses, there's bosses at the end of the level in the demo, and it was just a lot of fun. One of the cool things about it too was on their card on the back here, they gave me a copy to their first game, Bleed. So I've downloaded that. I'm going to be playing it and bringing it in a future episode of What's This Game. I'm really excited. I want to show these guys some love because I really am looking forward to their new game, Bleed 2. So keep an eye out for that, as that'll be coming to the channel. But it was a really fun game, and if you like those, you know, twin stick shooter or very arcade-like games, I think you'll really enjoy this one as well. So there you guys have it. Those are my top 5 games from PAX West. I mean, I played a ton of games. Some games I didn't even get to play because the lines were too long, or I didn't reserve some time because they filled up just so darn fast. VR, Horizon Zero Dawn, damn it. Really wanted to play that game. But there were also some games that I really enjoyed that didn't quite make the list that I definitely would like to give shout outs to in the future. So I'll probably talk about some of those games maybe in another video or something down the road. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on them and talking about them in the future as they near release, which is probably, I think most of them are early 2017. But there it is, my list. So let me know what you guys think about my list of games down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well as my other PAX West videos. It was such an awesome time. Well, until next time, I'm Bonfire, and I will see you online.
Now come up, it's 80 you now. If you with me, put your hands up. On the fly, ladies, to the front, go and stand up. Fellas, if you see the one you want, it's time to man up. Like, hey, oh, and if you see